Long ago, in the days when the Roman Empire was at the height of its power, a story occurred that reminds us that power and fear can lead to unexpected and tragic consequences. In 367 AD, Emperor Valentinian, gripped by paranoia and suspicion, began a veritable hunt for the wealthy and powerful citizens of his state. The beginning of the storm. Emperor Valentinian, famous for his military successes, suddenly turned his attention to domestic enemies. Suspecting the nobility of disloyalty, he set in motion a mechanism of repression that did not discern whether a person was actually guilty or not. Specially appointed investigators turned the life of the nobility into a real nightmare, looking for any reason to accuse. Victims of terror. One of the first victims was Senator Chetheg, accused of adultery and executed by beheading. But he was not the only one. Many of Rome's wealthy and noble citizens, both men and women, were accused of immoral behavior and executed, and their property went into the emperor's treasury. It was a cunning and cruel way to replenish the state coffers at the expense of the lives and fortunes of the elite. Panic in Rome. News of the brutal executions and confiscations spread through Rome faster than a fire. Panic broke out among the nobility. The rich and powerful feared that they would be next. Particular indignation was caused by the way the investigators obtained evidence of guilt. Torture and threats forced the accused to confess to what they did not commit. And confession of guilt became a sentence of death and loss of all property. Lessons from the past. The history of hunting the rich and powerful in Rome reminds us how easily power can turn into tyranny, and how fear and suspicion can turn a ruler into a despot. This dark period of Roman history serves as a warning to future generations that justice and trust must be the foundation of any society to avoid the repetition of such tragedies.